and warm welcome to our show, Efauji Talks, an ICK initiative which promises to get interesting speakers and brilliant guest speakers on board each episode. I am Shavinder, the brand head of the show, and we are currently showcasing the spirit of womanhood of our Choose to Challenge series. And on our show today, please welcome Ms. Preeti Gureja, Director of Learn 360, a training and skill development company, training delivered across India on soft skills and technical skills. Hello and warm welcome.
Hello. Hi, Shavinder.
Great. It's great to have you on the show today. And before we start our conversation, I want my viewers to know more about our guest speaker today. Well, Miss Preeti is an alumnus of University of Pune, and she is a natural leader with a strong flair for business and processes, excellent management skills, believes in team synergy and inculcation, is quick to adapt to change, believes in attitude that fosters preempting of situations, commands respect among peers, top management, and clients. Preeti is director of Learn 360, as I already mentioned, a training and skill development company, training which is delivered across India on soft skills and technical skills. And she has a family of 1,500 plus expert trainers. Learn 360 is on a mission making India skilled. This is so beautiful, you know. What I personally feel is skill is something which will take you a long way, you know. Be in any profession, be it at a managerial post or any for that matter. Skill is definitely which is see today the profession which exists may not exist tomorrow, you know, may not exist after 10 years, but what will stay is your skill. And brilliant, Miss Preeti. I congratulate you and your team for doing this noble work, you know, actually empowering people around. So, without wasting any further time, I really want to ask a couple of questions to you today. So,
Sure.
yeah, so when I learned and read about your bio, it says that you are having a company which train people. So, what is soft skills? You know, we keep hearing about that, and how are they important for going in career? You know.
Right, right. Thank you so much, Shavinder, for the warm welcome and such a brief introduction about Learn 360 and us. Thank you so much. Actually, what are soft skills? If you say soft skills are, a character traits and an interpersonal skills that characterize a person's relationship with other people. They are not just communicating in English. Soft skill is an art to understand. It is an art to respond back, right? Say developing and sharpening soft skills will put you to, as you rightly said now, you have hard skills, you have, a tech specific skills. But soft skill is something, you get gelled into a team. Say team building, when you work in a team, how do you work in a team unless you understand, unless you respond to the problems or say the challenges they are facing or issues your team is having? In short, if I say soft skill will put you onto the fast track, enable you to stand out from the crowd, gain confidence, get ahead, and these skills will give you a power above your degree. These are soft skills.
Absolutely. And what I feel, it is a catalyst, you know. It's a catalyst. It
Yes.
enhances your confidence. It gives you the power, as you said, and it makes you, you know, makes the environment conducive where you're working if you have that kind of acquired soft skills, you know.
It's
So
create
when
an aura kind of a thing around you. Yes.
absolutely, absolutely. And the person demeanor changes, you know, it brings a different aura to it.
Yes.
That's really nice. Today, I find this show very interesting because this is my interest as well, you know. So I have many questions as well. So are these
I am
soft
fortunate to answer.
Exactly. So
Yes.
are these soft skills equally important as technical skills,
Yes, absolutely. In fact, I would say soft skills are the backbone of leadership. To be a leader, forget about leader. Let's say every successful executive is supposed to be well versed with three C's: communication, curiosity, and critical thinking. If you have these three skills, you are well versed. You become at the top of the world, at least in your organization. Okay, let me take an example, Shavinder, on this. Let's take example, the best example I can think of it right away. Our present Prime Minister and our previous Prime Minister, Manmohan Singh ji, and our present Prime Minister, Modi ji. Modi ji is, fairly educated. At the same time, when you consider Manmohan Singh ji, he is highly educated, right? Modi ji's communication skills, influencing skills, or say public speaking skills are exceptional. I hope you'll agree with me, right?
absolutely.
Yes. In fact, Manmohan Singh ji himself once said, I have to acknowledge that my successor has been more adept salesman, even event manager, and a better communicator than me. Okay, let me ask you one question. I'm sure you'll be able to quickly answer that question. Okay, and that will prove where our soft skills standing, right? Ab ki baar,
Modi Sarkar.
this is what the impact Modi ji has created. This is nothing but the communication skills. These are called as soft skills.
Absolutely. And the soft skills helps you to connect. It helps you to get your way through. I mean, you will definitely have an edge over to other person who's not skilled that way, you know. So,
Yes, yes.
so coming back to my question, as you said, so technical skills are important, but see, what I feel is food is cooked, but if it is
Hmm.
not presented well, half of the time we don't even eat at a restaurant or a hotel that the presentation was poor, we didn't like it. I mean, how will the food taste? So it is exactly like that. Yeah, that's
Yes.
really nice.
There's
It's
a
so
saying
interesting.
in Hindi, Shavinder, पहले आंखें खाती है फिर जबान चखती है. There's a saying. The presentable food is something, you are eager to eat that, to taste that.
Yeah,
So
because our brain is wired like that, and that's
Hmm.
how we perceive. So very true, and I'm really loving the examples that you're giving. It really helps you to connect with the day-to-day life. Yeah. So coming back to learning and all that. So what is experiential learning? We hear this term also very regularly.
Yes, yes, yes. Actually, Learn 360 is standing on pillars of experiential learning, I must say.
Okay.
As Confucius said, I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. See, one
Absolutely.
can never learn swimming without entering the water. I hope you'll agree to this. And also, let me give you again a small example on this. While we were, in the last year, the pandemic year, the 2020 lockdown stage, what we guys were doing is we were seeing the videos, or say, we were listening to the recipes and everything. We were trying hands on it. But unless and until we were trying hands on it, were we able to say that the dish is good? No, unless and until we try with our own hands, unless and until we learn by doing, we can never become good at it. So each and every aspect in experiential learning is not only taught, it is learned by doing. Each and every step, whether it's a soft skill training programs, whether it's a technical training programs. Let me give you again an example what we do in the soft skill training program, how it is experiential. Each and every program is an activity driven program. If I ask the students to make a vision board, we never explain them how to make a vision board. At the same time, we ask them to make a vision board and present it to us. So that this is a small example that I'm trying to explain what experiential learning is.
Very true. Very nice. So, yeah, please continue.
Yeah. In fact, I'm happy to share that we have recently delivered a batch full of, a project ready employees in an IT company based out of Indore, where we have transformed the students to the employees. And actually, transformation of student to the skilled employees is our USP again, where we work right from soft skill up to the technical skills and make them project ready and give it to the employers. So this is where they become project ready right from day one.
That's a beautiful example, and also it's a very typical on-the-job training that you're giving. People are doing that kind of role play. So what I learned is that this is how you're doing that in your company. So I want to know more about Learn 360. What does it actually do? What is your USP as compared to other soft skills companies?
Okay. See, it is clearly said that if you're not growing, you are dying. Whether it's an individual, whether it's an organization, we all are born to grow, right? Now, Learn 360 is your growth partner. We will not come and deliver the trainings that you just ask us to give. We would assess our clients' unique needs by having discussion with them, having TNA with them. We will create a tailor-made solution to maximize the precise outcome, the outcome that the client desires to achieve excellence in their business. It is not just any other company who would just come at your client's place and deliver the training and go. No, we have a result-based delivery training programs. This is what we do.
That's why.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's why the wings are that spread, as when you say that you're a leading company of 1,500 plus trainers. So I'm sure, because your service matters. That's how the client will come back again and again. It is
Yes.
not the first training that you hold. It is how you consistent you are with your same client. So I'm sure the people are definitely benefited at that level, as you're mentioning. So,
Yes.
so
100%
how do you,
clients.
yeah, so how do you, so how do you go ahead with your training program? Any set, structure that you have?
See, when you say about the structure for any training program, usually there is not a structure and there shouldn't be a structure. Every program has its different importance. For a technical training program, we have a different approach. For a soft skill training programs, now there are you already being expert, one of the experts in this field. I'm sure you must agree. There are 26 types of different skills and, again, sub skills, many more things in this. So if you say a pattern of a training program, no, there is not such any set pattern. But yes, how do we approach to this is, for a technical training program, we understand and we evaluate what the present skill the students know right now. After evaluating, we ask them to, undergo this training program practically. Practically as in whether it's virtual training program or classroom training program. Pre-pandemic, it used to be only classroom training program. As the COVID has changed the entire scenario, we have gone virtual as well. Yeah. So, so we train them in such a manner, we explain them the theory patterns, we undergo the practical sessions. Something different that we have is a teach back sessions as well. Every week we have these technical training programs goes for 3 to 4 months. Every week we have a teach back session for these kids, for these students. In this teach back sessions, they become the teacher and the trainer becomes the listener, the students. They understand what the student is teaching back us again. So that there is the point we understand that whatever knowledge has he gained, Is he gained at the correct manner? Is he going on the right track? Again, we have the series of assignments for them. We have series of, say, practical assignments or say practical project learnings in this, so that they get hack of it. And once they are onto the project, they become, the things become easier for them to handle. When it comes to soft skill again are an activity driven based program. These activity based driven programs are something, as I said, that you learn only by doing. So these are entire, short activities and long activities. We even go for outbound training programs where, the team building program and the leadership programs are done. So this is what the entire Learn 360 does with experiential training programs.
That's really wonderful, Ms. Preeti, because I personally feel if training is something like advertisement, if it is not effective, then it is not an advertisement. That is what I feel. So training has to be definitely very effective. And the interesting part which I learned is that role reversals that you're giving to your learners, that they come and do on the job training. That's a beautiful way of teaching. And also the outbound learning activities that you, because then it doesn't become monotonous, and we acquire more knowledge when we actually do it. That's beautiful. See, in the kindergarten, there is always a slogan or a motto which says, "Learn as you play and play as you learn." So it goes like that always. Let's do it in a way that we learn in a very beautiful manner, and it is easily absorbed. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. So moving from training and skills and other aspects of your company, one important question that is coming into my mind, because you're already an expert who has so much of knowledge. Uh, I feel there is a lot of attrition rate in India, in especially IT industry. So is
Yes.
it always a high time, or what is your view on this?
See, attrition rate in Indian industry, Indian IT industry is at an all-time high. Now, see, yes, actually it is correct. The analysts have anticipated, considering 2020 and 21, if we say, in 2020, the attrition rate was 10%. And now it has surged to 22 to 23%. If I say in numbers, which may work out as in 1 million resignations on projected base of 4.6 million IT employees, means these are the number of resignations that the industry has been seeing as of now. And the attrition rate in leading IT is, I must say that as compared, maybe because due to the pandemic induced slowdown to the previous year, the IT job market has picked up pace. And the employees were already, in April this year, they were surging at the rate of say 50 to 70% high, and the demand has been soaring ever since. What I feel on this is, post-COVID, the world has gone digital. Everything has become digital. And the shortage of the IT professionals with the niche digital skills has led to a surge in the attrition. And now this surge, is demanding, more skilled employees. Now, there can be many reasons for the rate of the attrition again. Say lack of upskilling again.
Absolutely. So
Yes.
it's a chain reaction. It is definitely a chain reaction. Miss Preeti, it's wonderful talking to you. I've almost come towards the end of the show, but one last question that I want to ask quickly. What are your views on a happy place to work? That's very
Oh,
important.
yeah. Actually, this is something very close to my heart. When you say this, to be, to be successful, the first thing for you is to fall in love with your work, right? I'm sure whatever we do, if we love that, the energy comes from within and you become happy. And happiness is the working together. Happiness is nothing but it's working together to achieve a shared goal. And Learn 360 has a signature programs to achieve these shared goals. we have designed 60 minutes of happiness, or say 60 minutes of signature programs for happiness. And most of our clients organize it on, say, on Fridays. To name a few, it's YOLO, you only live once. 3 L's of life, live, laugh, love. Fun and frolic with English, laughter yoga, and many more. What happens, these team engaging events create an aura of happiness around you, around the organization. Now, as we all are working from home, it's good to see our peers. It's good to see virtually, talk about them, what's going on around in their house, what their kids are doing. I know it's difficult in this stage, when we are working remotely from our homes, when we are not getting in touch with our peers other than work related, or meetings on the teams and it. So I think it's something good that connects us with the team. And connection while you're working together is very important. It is not only increasing your productivity for the project that you're working on, but also it connects you with the team and you become happy. So this is something I believe this should be the integral part of each and every organization.
Great. Thank you so much, Ms. Preeti. I can continuously go on and on with you and ask many questions, but time is presently the constraint. I want to say one thing. A mentor is someone who sees more talent and ability within you than you see in yourself and helps to bring it out of you. And that's what is Learn 360 is doing for sure. I thank you for sparing that valuable time and sharing your views on that. And today's episode is definitely very important for all the learners who want to pursue soft skills, advanced or basic soft skills. And the learners should know where to approach. Well, Learn 360 is the channel or is the company that you should be actually looking for your training. Thank you once again, and all the very best for all your future endeavors, Ms. Preeti.
Thank you very much, Shavinder. Thank you very much for this opportunity, so that I could share my thoughts on what learning is important, why learning is important. Thank you very much. Keep learning, keep growing. Thank you.
Thank you. So if you wish to share more inspiring stories, please contact me at shavi@efaujitalks.com. I thank all the viewers to please like, share, and comment on today's show. And do not forget that Learn 360 is the company where you can upskill yourself. And for more interesting stories, stay tuned with us. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Jai Hind.
Fauji Talks is brought to you by IESECCI, Indian Ex-Defence Service Employees Chamber of Commerce and Industries. Thanks to its vast veteran network and global and pan-India associates, IESECCI can carry out various commerce facilitations and CSR projects across India and the world. Some of IESECCI's core capability areas are Skill India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, Digital India, any ex-serviceman welfare or job program, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan related projects, telemedicine and healthcare training and job scheme, Save Water scheme, defence industry SME, MSME cluster and hub development, maritime training and inland water training with job facilitation, Canada study, job and permanent residency opportunity, e-commerce, Andaman and Nicobar commerce opportunities. IESECCI's global reach includes countries like Indonesia, Slovakia, Canada, Nepal, Singapore, Rwanda, USA, UK. Above all, it is IESECCI's effort to create a veterans brand made by the veterans, for the veterans and made up of the veterans. Every Indian's support is invaluable in this journey. IESECCI is a registered society for ex-servicemen's welfare, and envisions that every veteran should be a part of India's economic growth story. It is the aim of IESECCI to create an enabling commerce platform that will empower and synergize the veterans' talent pool. This is possible only with the support of entrepreneurs, businesses and consultants from civil society. All proceeds, if any, are utilized for the welfare of ex-servicemen and for public charity.